ready. Here they come.
All right. Yes.
This'll be easy.
Showtime.
Pay attention. These are what I wish. I'll finish this. Come on. It seems I must step in. Fall behind.
Yes. It's over.
Let us do.
Yes. You know what is ready.
Let us fight together. I will defend you. I've done it.
We've been spotted.
Let us do our best, everyone.
We've been spotted.
Not all at once now.
Get ready. Here they come. Come at me.
There!
Don't fall behind.
There!
Let your guard down. I'm feeling it. Yes, we did it.
All right. All right.
Strange. Brother, are you
My apologies, Kirika. I lied.
Wait, what? What the hell are you doing?
This is the only time. Here we can...
What?
Everyone but the Shining Dragon stand clear. If he loses control...
What are you going to do to...
I warned him. If he lost control of his power...
You mean when we talked?
And so you failed. You lost yourself to the Shining Dragon's rage. Astoria could have been reduced to...
What are you saying? He can control it.
For now. But this is the second time he has... The boy lacks experience. He's too unstable. Only a fool would trust him to wield the Shining Dragon. I intend to eliminate the Shining Dragon...
What?
That's right. There was a boy like you who carried the Shining Dragon within him, but he...
I never knew.
Yuma, don't listen to him.
No. I think his fear is justified.
Do you?
What the hell are you saying?
Before all this, I might have. The Shining Dragon and I stand together.
How can you be sure?
I know how to use its power now. And I'm going to use it for my friends.
Bold words, if you can stand by them. You believe you can control it.
I know I can!
Fine then. The winter winds howl through my... Let's see what the vessel of...
My heart is fulfilled. I fall upon the rhythm of the storm.
It's over. You're a far cry from the stuttering boy in the royal court.
I have my friends. Sonia, who believes in me. Kirika, who sees me for who I really... Marion, who always speaks her mind. Rinna, who always cheers... No, it's not just them. The king, Captain Burrows, Emma, Primula. They're all important. I know now that whatever power...
Well said. That was all I needed to... I felt it when we crossed blades. Now I know. You have the strength of arm and the strength of heart to back up your... Finally, my task is complete. My promise to my master is fulfilled.
What promise? What What are you talking about, brother?
The truth is, my master tasked me with watching over Yuma.
Wait a minute. And all that crap...
Hyperbolic aggression, of course.
You're kidding.
If Yuma had truly posed a threat to this land, thankfully, it seems... Now then, I'll be taking my leap.
Brother, wait!
Hmm?
Don't you think you should continue to watch over Yuma?
I... still have...
Another knight might command just as easily, but...
No. Perhaps not. For now.
Brother.
Lestin.
The Shining Dragon's power...
Was Lestin's Shining Dragon.
What is it, Yuma?
Did you have someone else as a vessel?
Yes. There was...
So it's true. I had no... Then it's true, isn't it?
You have the right...
So it was true. Thank you.
Gratitude.
When I used your power to play, back when I was a kid, you always told me to get as far away from the village as I could, right? But it was also the same thing wouldn't happen again.
One grows tired of seeing preventable disasters happen over and over.
Yeah. Dragon, what kind of person did you have as a vessel before me? Yeah.
Father!
Let her be.
I am relieved to see you both in...
You've earned my thanks. You defeated Excella. We all owe you. And Sonia, I never doubted that you were worthy of that blade.
Thank you.
Your Majesty.
Whoa, Lestin? What's up?
No, I summoned him.
Now?
Don't worry, Sonia. But I'm not so far gone that I can't attend a war council. I can't stand on a battlefield like this. But it's important that we have a plan for the day. Precisely. Now's the time.
Right. There's the other two world dragons. This war will go...
They're fighting over the Shining Dragon.
Yuma?
Oh, I was just wondering, the Empire wants the Shining Dragon. He's with me, so they'll probably attack in that case.
Whoa, what the hell, man? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, don't think like...
But
Yuma.
if that's for the best, if it's for the sake... What?
You have fought alongside the Dragoneers. You are Astoria's savior. You would have us forget this debt?
Your Majesty.
But If you truly want nothing more to do with us,
No, not at all. I've been alone ever since my living here. It was the first.
I see. As this Yuma, I would ask that you stay with us.
Your Majesty, I understand. I'll keep fighting forever.
Sheesh, Yuma.
Hey, glad Yuma got that off his...
Right. We have to find the
You have some idea where they are?
We're looking for ruins. More accurately. However,
Ruins.
I sincerely hope that this...
You really needn't glare at me like that, Kirika.
So what's this report?
Right. According to my it seems a large number of ordinary dragons.
I see.
Of course.
Hold, Sir Lestin.
I am yours to command.
Might I ask that you...
You would have me accompany them?
Yes. What we need right... I ask that you lend us...
Brother, please. A captain's role can be delegated.
I suppose that's not untrue. Well,
Aha!
yes.
Brother.
These are the ruins from the...
These? It looks more.
You're right. But this is... What's wrong, Kirika? Is it a world drag? No. I can feel the presence of a powerful dragon, but... It's a lot.
Not good.
Everyone keep quiet, or... Then let's hide in the ship. She's right. Huh. I didn't Quiet. The
It stopped.
Looks like Princess Excella was right on the mark. No sign of a big army passing through here. Still, I can't go back empty-handed after she went to the trouble of Okay, Gugnir. Let's poke around a little more and see if we can turn up any clues.
They're gone. It seemed like they were searching for... It doesn't sound like it was us. Just give me a sec! I think I found something!
A book? Do you think there's any...
Well, we can't know until we crack it open. It's some kind of historical record of... Ragnarok? Is this ship really...
I see. Then this vessel must be high elf... The craftsmanship. I suppose that would explain...
Wow. Were the High Elves really that amazing?
Undoubtedly. They fought alongside the world. They were an incredibly advanced civilization.
Then there could be some valuable information in there. Of course! Well, it's definitely about Ragnarok, but I'm not sure there's anything in here that we don't already know.
What?
There's a map. There are markings in the inside of the mountain. Looks like... So there is a shrine in that cave. Hey, Kirika. Precisely. This may be the lead on the world dragons we've been... Right. This map might tell us exactly where the next dragon soul is.
Should be easy.
Wait a sec.
Fish.
See this bump? I've read A bump like this is usually so the labyrinth's master. See?
You really know a lot about room.
This looks like one of the World Dragon's sanctums.
Jackpot! Ooh, fountain and...
The Dark Dragon. Its power was said to rival...
Whoa, awesome! Come on.
Everything okay?
Something's wrong. I can sense a world dragon's soul, but it's not... All I know is that it's somewhere...
Genus.
What the hell are you doing here?
I presume you came here for one of the world dragons, but I'm afraid...
It's him. He has the soul.
I didn't know a Diva Magica had that kind... In any case, you are right. I have one of the world...
That's where the Dark Dragon's soul went. Can you give it?
What do you plan on doing?
We have to protect it from the Empire.
It doesn't seem to me that you can. After all, the Sky Dragon slipped through your fingers during the attack on your...
How do you know that?
If I gave it to you, the Empire would simply take it at their first opportunity.
What?
You could always take it by force.
So that's how you want to play? We could have done this the easy way.
I'll see from the... My heart is fulfilled. Call upon the rich of
Take this!
It seems I must step in. I'll support you.
Take this!
You can do I've done it!
What's wrong, Genus?
That's enough.
What? The hell it is! You don't get to tell us when it's... Or are you giving up? Because if you want to hand over the Dark Dragon, you can
Impossible. I don't possess the soul of...
What? You just...
No, wait. All he admitted was that he had one of the world...
Correct. I have the soul of the Sea Dragon. I found it in it when I came for the soul of the Dark Dragon.
Damn it! So you were just talking...
Deceptive phrasing.
Why did you mislead...
I wanted to see Yuma's power. I wanted to see how he did what I couldn't.
What do you mean?
What's the connection between you and Yuma?
The Shining Dragon. This man, Genus, was once the vessel for the Shining...
His radiance?
Then, before, when you said so...
Indeed. The one
Yuma, I want to...
What?
How are you able to control the power of the Shining Dragon? How did you keep from...
Well, because... yeah. I heard all my friends singing. It was such... I could hear all their thoughts through the music. I was so desperate to hold myself back. I told myself over... Thanks to that, I managed...
I see. So, a song. So the song...
Genus?
Yuma, I come to you with a warning. As the previous vessel of the Shining Dragon, as a man, you will be pulled into a war that has been raging since time immemorial.
Time immemorial?
Yes. And when the final hour of this war draws near, you will be the one to remember that. Farewell.
Genus!
He's gone. Who does that guy think he is? Just spouts a...
Brother, how did you...
About him and the Shining Dragon? I was told of them
Who did you hear it?
from my master Elise.
My mom?
That's right. This is the... When the Shining Dragon raged out of control, Master Elise felt a great surge of power and came... When she arrived at the source, she found the village complete, except for one lone boy. At the center of all the destruction, she found...
I have taken the Shining Dragon's soul from you. He dwells within me now. You'll be all right.
Who?
I am a Dragoneer, one who wields an harmonic and communes with
Commune with dragons?
No, I am not so capable, but I'll still fight to suppress it. That...
Why did it turn out like this? Is this really the only thing we could accomplish together?
Maybe, maybe not. But if you keep searching, if you search for the truth, then maybe you will find an answer.
After that, Master Elise left Genus there. But there was one thing she didn't account for.
What do you mean?
It was you.
Me?
Yes. Though she did not know it at the time, Master Elise was already... And so, when she drew the soul from Genus, the Shining Dragon was...
I never knew.
Master Elise didn't realize her mistake until after. She was so desperate to transfer the soul back to herself, but she couldn't, no matter how she tried. By then, I believe your newborn soul had already merged with that of the dragon. You two had become one. Master Elise had no choice but to use that choker to suppress the
So that was when she gave me this. Mom.
Something still doesn't add up.
What?
If Yuma's mom took the Shining Dragon's soul, and then Yuma got it... So he's just a normal human now, isn't he? How is he so strong? I figured he had some...
I would not say he's a normal human. He still retains vestiges of the Shining Dragon's own...
Translation?
All world dragons were initially born as abstractions, not physical beings. The world dragon's power arises from the ambient energies of the... Genus's soul was ultimately parted from that of the Shining Dragon. Yet the converted draconic energy... That is likely the source...
I see. But how did Genus get the Shining Dragon?
I'm afraid I'm unclear on the details. It's likely these ruins contain the sanctum meant for the Shining Dragon. Then at some point, Genus discovered the ruins and
Hey, guys.
What's up, Marion?
Genus's past is interesting and all, but shouldn't we... He still has the sea dragon.
I was thinking about that too. He took the trouble to warn Yuma of what was coming.
Well, I guess that takes care of the sea dragon, but we still kind of need the... That's the question. Was that a roar? That monster was from the Empire. It's very...
Looks like the Empire took it.
Yeah. Beatrice was in the desert.
You believe Beatrice took the dragon soul?
I'm not sure, but she's got...
We don't have anywhere else.
Yeah, she was looking for... Let us do our best, everyone.
We've been spotted.
I don't think Beatrice is here.
Perhaps she's moved.
I can't...
What is it, Kira?
I can feel it. It's the same presence as before.
Oh, it's just you.
We were just looking for you, Beatrice.
Oh, you're looking to talk with me now?
You took this...
The Dark Dragon? Wait, do you know where it is?
Oh, don't try and pull that.
On Mount Glancial?
Bjorg, what did...
It's not your problem.
What are you talking about? I'm sick of you just sitting back and taunting us. Where's the dragon soul?
Rina, this is getting us no... We can talk after we catch.
Oh, you're gonna catch...
Wait, I'll have...
Good news?
Princess Excella ordered me to...
I'll see you from the world resonates in my heart.
Give me power!
That's enough, Gungnir. Don't.
My orders.
I know, you big lug. If you die on me here, how could I face?
How can you say that with a...
Funny thing about that,
Why do you say that?
it's crazy, but I think she really trusts me. She even sent Gungnir along to protect. At first, I thought she had to be an idiot to be that honest with me. Maybe that's why. These days, all that anger and bitterness over the past just...
I see.
So, I forgive you.
Forgive her? What do you mean? What's wrong with you? You should be back. And I hope you know, I'm never Rina. Lady Kirika! When a chance presents itself, we'll sit down and talk about it. What? Would that be all right?
I think I'd like that. Maybe. Well, I think we've done enough to bring the mood down. How about we discuss something else?
Such as...
I'd like to hear what you know about the Dark Dragon.
As you wish. We will tell you of the Dark Dragon, but we can share no further information.
Obviously.
Hey! Lady Kirika! It's all right. Fine. The truth is...
I see. If the soul wasn't in its rest, Georg is probably the one behind it.
I see.
Thank you, Lady Kirika.
Well, okay.
Well.
Lady Kirika! Of course we can. Notice what? It seemed to me like we were finally talking to the old Beatrice. The one we know and love. Oh, that, I mean, if Beatrice is back to her old self, then... It sounds like we may have Princess Excella to thank for. I thought the princess was just a cold, merciless conqueror.
I want to be clear, Yoahi.
Of course. The official...
Correct. I've grown tired.
Oh.
Yes.
Which means I'll finally have it.
Any personal experiments can come late.
Naturally.
The Shining Dragon's will. We won't get the Shining Dragon's sword, but the Dark Dragon is different. It has, if we can get the sword, a blade that can bend that. The Imperator must...
I'll see what I can do. Thanks to my analytics, I imagine I can create yours.
Good to hear.
It shall be done, even with centuries upon... But I, in a mere...
Hey, Georg. Seems like...
Indeed.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm letting Yoahim handle it. He's much less...
What? You don't...
I will when we reach the...
Really now? Well, do your best. That is the whole reason I'm letting you inherit...
Yes.
So, if that's your plan, I can play with the Shining Dragon.
I suppose that's fine.
Yeah, relax. I'll make him wish.
Why would Deus favor some...
What's that?
No.
Fine, whatever.
Now, his action report claimed he was unable to...
Dunno. Yoahim still hasn't come out of his mad scientist hole. Best, and Georg gets all elusive every time I broach the subject.
I see. Which means... I'm certain I can't feel the Dark Dragon's soul anywhere in the keep. I can hardly order an
As it stands, the only unusual behavior I've seen is how
contact with the priesthood.
No clue. I'll say this, though. Chances are, before you arrived, the whole immortality thing was never part of...
Which can only mean this obsession with dragon souls serves different ends.
Immortality for the Emperor? I see.
Who goes?
You, the
Sovereign princess whom dragons heed. I would speak to you if slipping beyond the flow of time is truly your desire. You'll want to hear me.
What?
I see.
Quite.
Which brings the number of Then there's the sea dragon.
We're still in it. The odds are still stacked against...
It's not gonna be like slip... Just finding him is gonna be enough work on its own.
For crying out. Doesn't anyone have...
I wouldn't call it good news, but things don't seem to be going so smoothly. Allegedly, the friction between Princess Excella and the Church runs far deeper than... I say allegedly.
It's vital information. We must end
Father, with due
the offensive.
I do. It would covert operations.
Not a terrible proposal.
I can only think of...
That's about right. And there's another command post. If I were the enemy commander...
But how do we know which?
Could be both for all we know.
It shouldn't really matter which one.
Then why don't we do...
Something weird?
Yeah, we were... So I did a little more
The secret tunnel, huh?
All right then. It's just...